My flower collection has definitely grown into this big pile that is taking over my computer and my sewing space, but the goal today is to create a few flower arrangements inspired by this style. This one is very spring, and I like the organic shape that it has. My flowers don't have that color palette, but we're gonna try our very best, although I feel like this is more my color palette. We're gonna try and make maybe 2 smaller pieces, not as big as this, but this is definitely the inspiration. Here we have the finished product for this flower arrangement. It looks pretty much nothing like the inspiration photo that I had, but that's fine because I was working with the flowers that I have. One of the things that I thought made this slightly different to the inspiration photo was the vase. This one has a narrow opening, whereas the ones that I was seeing online had a wide opening, which I think helps the flowers spread outwards rather than to the top, like vertically. And another thing that I also lacked in my flower collection is flowers with long stems. A lot of the ones that I have shorter stems, and so that made it a little bit difficult to add those extra stems that create that organic shape. But I think overall, like, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I actually quite like the combination of the colors. I was skeptical about it first, but I think it worked out. So this is the mock-up or draft version of the tablescape that I'm planning to do for my cocktail and tea party event. I tried to gather all of the things that I know I want to use for the tablescape, like the tablecloth, the plates, the tissue, the teacups and glasses and candles, and serving plates as well. I don't think that this is going to be the final one. I just used the ones that I already have and own, but I'm planning on buying maybe more teacups or more colored glasses because we don't have enough for the number of guests that we're having. This is definitely not what the final tablescape is going to look like, but this is really helpful to give me an idea of what else is missing or what I'm happy with and what I'm not happy with.
After about 2 weeks of preparation, which included making the floral arrangements, the canvases for the paint and sip activity, I even made aprons and I also did a lot of food prep. I am just so happy with how everything turned out. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole decorating process from the flowers and making the canvases, which really is inspiring me to make my very own kind of version of paint by numbers, which might be in my shop in the future. Keep an eye out for that. But I am so happy to be starting this new decade, which is my 30s, embracing the whole idea of creativity without limits. With that said, I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you continue to come along with me on this journey of my art and my creative life. I hope to see you in my next one. Love, Zyra.